Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy GRAMO Goose. Get rich and move on. It's the GRAMO Goose Podcast. Got my man Unk in the building today. What's good with you, Unk? What's up with you? What's going on?
Top of the time, brother. Good morning.
It's looking like gas pack. Got a y'all.
You know that shit good. You know you notice that grandma shit.
No, yeah, hell yeah. Show them the prescription. Show them the job. Show them the job.
Yes, sir. Oh, of course. You know I had to bring my scription with me. You know what I mean? Got to have that. You know, for all y'all that don't know, understand. Sometimes you got to have your scription. You got to show the folks your scription, and you got to show that card that go with that.
Good, y'all.
You know what I mean? So I be ready for them. Top of the top, everybody. You know what I mean? Good morning, brother.
How you feeling today?
You know my saying. When I wake up on this side of the earth, the top side, it's a good day. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So,
Indeed so, man.
Everything else is
all right, man. Let's get into it, man. I got you here today because I want to interview you, man. I feel like your life experiences that people can learn from. I feel like you've been through a lot. So you got a lot of information that you could give to the people. Like, so I just want to start from the beginning. Just give the people a background, like who you are, like where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a little background about yourself. What's your history? Where you come from? Who are you?
And doing my history, the first thing I say to anybody, you got to know where you come from. And then you got to claim where you come from. Yo, I'm 60 years of wisdom. 60 years of wisdom and trial and tribulations. Some things was easier to learn, some things wasn't. Yo, I'm from Richmond, Virginia. By way of North Carolina. Well, actually by way of New York. I was born in New York, 618 West 164th Street in Amsterdam. Okay. That's where I was born in Harlem. Okay, so yeah, yeah, you know, got that shout up Harlem. That's my upbringing. So Dad took us out of there. So hey, he said, shit, 7 years old, y'all niggas coming up too fast. Excuse that word, bro, partner. Yeah, y'all brothers.
It's all right, man. Listen, man, we authentic. We authentic over here. As long as we don't diss the community, we all right. We keep the cursing to a minimum, and we don't diss the communities. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
That's it. We fine.
Definitely.
Okay. See, you gotta be authentic, though, man.
Yeah. So listen, to break it down, because I don't want to bombard you with a bunch of shit, but I've been through some shit. You know what I mean?
I got questions. We gonna get there.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna break it down to you. Life been full of trials and tribulations, but you know it's like Maya Angelou said, "Still I rise." Okay. So you know, pop in with some questions, bro. You know, I'm gonna keep it 100. And the only thing I'm saying to anybody.
So I don't mean to cut you off. You said you moved from Harlem. You went down south to North Carolina.
Yes, we went home to my dad's home in North Carolina. Then he decided.
So you a Southern boy. So you a Southern boy at heart.
I'm a country boy. Country boy at heart. Yeah. At heart, guy. You know what I mean? I love the country. If I had any type of living, I could choose my living. It would be a country style.
It would be in the country.
I'm a country boy. That's right, in the country, definitely. You know what I mean? And then up here, you know, I found it up top on me the wall. I love New York, but I tell you, I'm motherfucker don't know how to eat up here. Yo, I need to take a damn south for real, bro. For you can put on the side of the road where they cooking and crackling right on the side of the road. And it's
like the pork skins and all
yes,
that.
It is, bro. See, because one thing about it, in the country, boy, I'm going to keep it real, too. Yo, we're going to eat that motherfucking hog from the rooter to the tutor. And if you can box that goddamn oink up, his ass ain't too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For real, I'm going to give you the philosophy for real. My philosophy is this, and so is my grandmother's and her foreparents. Any meat has some type of worm in it, but it's how you cook and prepare that makes it alive.
You have to cook it a certain way.
That's right. If you prepare that food halal, it's halal. And it's just like with pork, you know what I mean? The Bible teaches you, and anybody that knows anything about the Bible, once you bless that food, then it's cleansed. You know what I mean? And I'm a believer, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? So
we went down there.
Yeah. So we went to North Carolina.
No, go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, we went to North Carolina, and then Dad decided he wanted to put the point in Richmond. So we in between his family and my mother's family, who my mother was in New York at that time. So, you know the classic story. Old dark-skinned brother meet old pretty red girl, Puerto Rican, and fall in love.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? A real long story. So that's what that was, and that's how I transcended. But it was full of trials and tribulations for me. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm gonna get to that point with growing up, all that shit.
You still have your parents anymore?
No, you know, unfortunately, a sad fact, and then I'm gonna get into that too. If you know what I mean, if you want a real interview, I'm gonna break it down to you. Mom abandoned us when I was 7. She took off. Mom had a heroin addiction. Dad was in Vietnam, so Mom turned to prostitution as her way out, and she had that addiction for heroin. So we would be in a restaurant where she would keep us every day. We in there with pimps, rapists, murderers, robbers, you know, everybody. This is what we came up under. But the lady who owned the restaurant, and I'm going to give up her name, Miss Anita, my baby, she probably going to glory right now because I'm 60. I know she, you know, something.
I've been around, right?
Yeah, praise God. She took care of us. Nobody bothered us, you know what I mean? And I saw my first murder at 7 years old, sitting out in the back of the restaurant in the dock, and I saw a guy punch a dude's tire, whatever. Anyway, when the guy went to change his tire, I could see the blast of the shotgun when it hit him and threw him, you know what I mean? And the way we came up, it's like this. We from the street. You see no evil, you speak no evil. So, you know, I ain't no shit.
Right.
Yeah, indeed. I ain't know nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing. I went back in the restaurant. She knew I was shook. You know what I mean? What's up?
I have a question though, because I be for my viewers, for my younger viewers that's watching, right? What does something like that, like a traumatizing event, going through something like that as a child, what does that do to you? Like growing up as a young man, what is that? How does that change your mentality growing up when you see something like that so young?
You know what? I didn't know how to process it then. Right. I just knew it was a traumatic event, and I would see it over and over and over. And as I got older and, you know, learned to myself, you know, with me, it was a point of how could somebody be that cold, you know, to look at somebody and destroy them, you know, all in a second. But then also, I was torn because I'm taught the ways of the street. And we know for certain things, you know, if you do certain things are coming back to you. You know what I mean? So I understood it from that. Yeah, that's right. And that's how I saw it at that point. But as I got older, I'm starting to ask myself, wow, you know, at some point, do I think outside of the box and say, wow, look at that, it's not right. But who am I to judge what's right and what's wrong? I'm not. I just know this. My mom said y'all gonna have book sense, common sense, and street sense. Street sense, common sense, and book sense is what has kept me.
Hold on, I ain't mean to cut your wisdom. Say that again for my younger viewers. Say that again, please.
It's important. Very important to you youngins. You got to have book sense, common sense, and street sense. Common sense gonna get you through everything. All three of them is mandatory that you have them, because it's easy to become a follower. But when you got common sense, you'll be a thinker. You're gonna think about the things you do before you do them, and that's just how it is. And, you know, for me, I'm speaking from trial and tribulation. I'm speaking from wisdom. I fell on my face 1,000 times. You know what I mean? But you know, for a long time, I ain't understand nothing. I didn't have no spiritual tie. And the spirit was already tied to me, but I wasn't tapping into it. It was all about
tapping into it. No, I get
that. It was all about me. And me thinking that I'm doing everything and I'm making this happen and that happen and I'm getting away with this or that or my life has been saved when I
Well,
got
I got a
shot.
question, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
you think that, like, so being independent is not all the way like the greatest thing. It's sometimes like we should work together with people. Then basically is what you're saying, right? Like you thought you knew everything by yourself. You thought you had it all figured out.
Yeah, I did. And I'm going to tell you this in all honesty. It's the Bible makes it clear to us, and we miss it a lot too. It said all things work for the greater good of God. And then too, I don't want to just bombard you with this, but I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, it say in the Bible, it say some gonna be servers, some gonna be ushers, some gonna speak tongues, some gonna be able to interpret. It's the same
So look,
evolution of life.
so what you saying to? So sorry to cut your wisdom. In a
No,
sense, you saying that. In a sense, you saying that people should know their positions.
people should know their positions and understand that at some point we all need each other. Life goes around in a circle. God created the world. And I know sometimes this is crazy. You hate bugs, you want to stamp them and kill them and stuff, but everything has its order. Everything is a pecking order in life. You know what I mean? It's like the air we breathe. We breathe in oxygen. We breathe out carbon monoxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide, excuse me. Thank you, brother. And the trees breathe in that carbon dioxide and they give us the oxygen that we need.
Oxygen, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So we all need each other. It's good to be independent, but being independent, you're still going to need somebody. And brother, I say, look to every brother of color. And some people may not agree with this, but bro, let me tell you something. Wisdom. I'm gonna tell you something. It took me a long way. Every brother needs a good white friend, bro. You hear me? Every man needs a good white friend.
Tell him again, man.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, you need a good white friend, bro. I'm telling you, and the difference is so amazing, bro. Because when I'm with my white friends, I'm looked at and I'm treated a different way. But when I'm with my brothers, you can see the difference in the way I'm treated. Let us walk up into somebody's establishment. Because I got on a New England hat and some shirt that matches some black jeans, I'm already labeled. What am I? Tell me what I am.
Yeah, you that. You
what
this,
they're
you
going
that.
to say.
You that. Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I'm a drug dealer in their eyesight because I got on some chains.
No, indeed so. You got on some chains.
You know
what? I got on the hoodie.
You know what I mean?
I got on my Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See what I'm saying? And look, keeping it 100 with y'all. Look, I'm broke as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I'm just broke.
I keep telling these people I'm broke. I spend all of my money on fucking. I put it back into the stock market. I'm broke. Yeah. When I make money, I put it into the stock market and cryptocurrency to make more money. I'm broke. I don't keep money.
And that's one of the things too. That goes back to the question you asked me about independence. See, we can't be independent in this world. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we have to depend on something to get something. You can't get nothing from nothing. It's like dealing with crypto.
We got to take that. It's a circle. Everybody, come on.
Yeah, we got to take that. We have to depend on other people for something at some time. And we need to understand and realize that it makes the world go round. When you get it, you be like, damn, how did I miss this for so long? But that's that street, that ghetto life.
It is. It's only our community. How you feel about that? Because think about the other communities around the world, that how they stick together, how they do. Like you don't see independent Chinese woman, independent this woman. It's only our women. It's only independent black men. We the only people that think that we should be independent and broken up. Why is that? Like,
you know what? This is
in your opinion.
Definitely. I'm glad you asked that question. I'm going to tell you what's happened, man. What's happened is our sisters have gotten away from respecting their man, from standing beside them, from motivating them and pushing them. This is what other women do. This is why they have strong, good relationships. This is why so many black brothers are broken, because women break them. Sisters break them. You have a good man that's there taking care, providing all of your needs, taking care of everything that you need. And what? You break him because you're not happy. You don't know what you want. You understand, okay, these people in these songs come out and they telling these women these things and stuff, such as Nicki Minaj and this, that. I don't cook, I don't clean. You're a liar, motherfucker. Stop it. Now, let's pull up the video now. You cooking and cleaning. And this is the message.
She's a married woman. Of course, she cooking and cleaning. Who married somebody not cooking and cleaning, bro?
What? Who? And Cardi B, the same way. Yo, listen. Her children don't even listen to her music. She don't allow it.
Sure don't.
Yo, listen.
Sure don't.
Sisters buying into the hype. That's just hype. And that's what these sisters, it's all about selling. It's all about
dollar. You know what it is then. It's about the money, because they're the biggest consumers. So that's obviously
yes. If I can give you an image and you like it, you know what I mean? And it's a shame that our sisters hang on to bad girls. You know, it's what they want to call and emulate. You know what I mean? I'm a bad bitch. Hold on, but then as soon as I call you a bitch, yo, you in the club, or you with your friend, or you see me, I'm a bad bitch. But as soon as I call you a bitch, you got a problem with it. Yo,
you hate me.
Come on, man.
I'm misogynistic. I'm this. I'm that. I'm everything.
Yes. And you know what? What happened? You know what? I tell you what. And I can say this because people that know me know I had a woman in my life for 20-some years. Her name was Margaret Worthy, the love of my life. I tell you, she was a woman's woman. She supported me in anything that I wanted to do. She stood at my side. She pushed me. And you know what? This is what I'm going to say. And this is what we need. Our sisters need to get back to. She saw the good in me when no one else did. And she treated me as I should become, as I should be. And you know what? So I became. I was an addict, straight up. I had an addiction. This brother, no. Like other brothers, yes, I was a crackhead. But you know what? Can't nobody tell it now. If you didn't go through what I went through, and then I was a controlled crackhead. Let me make that clear. Because I had
functionable, but no. That's a problem in our community. So I'm glad that you brought that up. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a substance abuse is a big problem in our community. Wow. So, but look, I want you to tell the people like how she was able to get you through that point. Like, so the power of a woman at the same time, that's even stronger to be able to help you conquer substance abuse. Talk to the people about that, if you don't mind.
And this is what I want y'all to understand. Honestly, in all honesty, this brother knows me, and probably a lot of you brothers watching the show, y'all know me. You know what I went through. Y'all know I was out there, but I had my limits. You know what I mean? As to how much money I was going to spend, and I wasn't doing no crazy shit. You know what I mean? And everybody know I was normal. I hit my shit. I drive. I did everything like a normal person. Okay? But I had an addiction. You know what I mean? Now, Margaret saw me as I should be. She always saw the good in me. She always said, baby, you can be better than this. You need to kick this addiction. I see something in you that nobody else. And you know what? From the day I met her, when I walked in the room, her eyes would light up until the day she took that last breath. That was still there. That love, that support, that understanding, her standing by me is what motivated me and pushed me to get clean. Because my woman had a drinking problem, but she loved me so much that she stopped drinking years before I stopped. And you know what? One day I was looking at it and I said, Vince, it's got to be more to life than just existing. Because I existed for the crack. I woke up every day in the addiction. And that was my day. How I'm going to get me a hit this morning to wake up. And then once I get that hit, I'm going to think about how I'm going to get the next hit. Yo, what I can do to, how I can scramble, counting dollars I don't have and all. That was just existing, bro. Well, anyway, this woman saw the best in me. And one day I just went down on my knees and I said, Lord, I'm tired. I done tried everything I can my way. And I'm just tired of living like this. I have $20. And my house, my home, I got 0 pieces of food in here, yo, and I got $20 in my hand, and I know I need food, but the addictions, it overrode everything. I'm just gonna get me a hit right now. I'm gonna get $15. I probably can get a hit. $5, I can give me a pack of cigarettes. You know what I mean? I can steal $1 lighter. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I can get some food because I'm gonna get some money later. But those demands that addiction play, those are the games that addiction play on your mind.
That's the games that addiction play on the mind, right?
Yes, definitely. And I'm here to tell you that. You know what I mean? So when I came about that prayer, man, I was crying and everything. And I decided that I needed to live for somebody other than myself. It's time for me to live for this woman. She's getting older and stuff, and I need to be here to take care of her. You know what? And God saw the best in me. And I realized at that point when everybody else around me, besides this woman, saw the best in me. And I came about that prayer, bro, and I wanted to be clean, and I've been clean ever since that day. And, you know, I praise God for that. But I'm going to tell you that addiction is terrible, bro. The temptation and all is there. You know, it has been there. But you know what? I changed people, places, and things. And then, in this woman going to glory, bro, I got to share this with y'all. I'm in the hospital with her. The last 2 days, me and her son, and she said, I said, baby, if you don't wake up in the morning, I got you to the finish line. I got you here, baby. That woman looked at me, bro, blew my mind. She said, no, baby, I got you to the beginning line. I wasn't going anywhere until I knew that you was free of them drugs and that you could stand on your own 2 feet as a man. She said, now, mama tired. And that night at 5:47, that morning, 5:47, she took her last breath and went to glory. And you know what? That woman didn't go anywhere until her job was done. Because, hey, by then I was already, 3 years clean. And pray God, I'm still clean and I'm moving on. But I'm telling you, it's possible. The love of a strong woman standing at your side, that support, it's important. These are the things that we need to get back to. Our women need to get back to. Everybody on this independence thing right now. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm a new type of woman. No, what is a new type of woman? But hold on, you got to eat, right? So you need me to cook for you. What do you got the money to go out to a restaurant every day? You know what I mean? Or fast food? Right. No. So that means somebody in the house got to cook.
Somebody got to go make the money and bring it home. Like,
thank you. Somebody
got doing it. Then who with the kids? Yeah. Like,
no,
let's get deep. You want to get deep?
Let's try. Yeah, let's try to understand. Okay, so am I going out and get the bacon, and you gonna sit home and take care of everything that needs to be taken care of, like a woman supposed to? Right. And I'm gonna get that bacon. I'm gonna bring it home. You can fry it up in a pan. That's your job. Fry it up in a pan. That's what we got away from. Bro, that's what we got away from. Our sisters have forgotten. They forgot how to respect their men. That's the key issue.
No, it is. I 100% agree with that, bro. Issue.
You know, respect. They don't
because they've been fed a lot of stuff by the media to make them think that they don't have to respect.
No,
and I'm not saying like they have to respect all men, but they should respect most and some, at least ones that's leaders and doing things that they're supposed to be doing. They can actually change and affect people's lives in a positive way, not just regular niggas. I'm not saying niggas who standing on the corner with no life ain't doing shit. I'm not.
That's right. That's right. And see, that's the thing I'm talking about. How you take a good man? You got a good man. You've reared children with this man, not just one. So you done had another one. So you, in your mind, you already know he's a good man because you done had a second child by him.
You wouldn't have had a second child with a fucked up nigga, bro. Nobody's doing
not
that.
At all. That's why. Not at all. And see, that's what it comes back to this, something that I said earlier about being a follower or being a leader. Because see, if you're a follower, you can be led astray. Cause see, now you're gonna be listening, you're gonna be being curious. Curiosity gonna get you. They say curiosity killed the cat, but it killed men and women too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Because
hell
of
yeah,
passion,
and many men. They killed a lot of people
many
who try to
people,
be too fucking
man,
serious,
woman, yo, just venturing down things that you know what I mean. Curiosity, you know what I mean. So it's like yo, the Bible
it's like
say too.
the things that used to be taboo is like it's normal now. Like that's what
Wow,
they
and
said to
it's
me in the last episode.
see,
That word like taboo. That's the word, bro. It used to be
yes,
fucking
that's
so
it.
like.
That's it. Because you know what? If you look up right now, honestly, if you look up what is normalcy right now in their eyes,
Tough.
the eyes of the world, what is normalcy? Everything. Anything goes.
Everything.
Snitching, all of that stuff. It's the end thing now.
Oh my God.
I can be anything I want to be. Crip blood, anything. And you know, dudes just, you know what I mean, when the heat come down, yo, bro, that ain't how we came up. You know what I mean?
Nah,
My dad said, when you ain't got nothing else in the world, boy, you gotta have your word. And when I commit to something, if I join a gang or something like that, and I say this is what it look, when the heat come down, I've been to jail, I've been to penitentiary before. And you know what I mean? Where ain't nobody else get caught, I got caught. So ain't nobody else get caught.
Right.
I got caught. So you hear what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, you just cut my light off, dog.
Because you know what you was doing, right?
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That's an important message. That's an important message to tell to the crowd that's watching too.
That's
like,
right. Principles.
You know what you're doing. Like come on, man. Talk to
I know
them. Elaborate on that for me, man.
Yes. When I'm outside, bro, honestly, this has to be this way. You know the consequence of what you do when you're doing it. You know what can happen, what can't happen. Are you willing to stand for what you're doing and accept the consequences? Even if you with other people, there's got to be some other people because somebody got to be supplying somebody. You understand? So it's like this, bro. You got to have principle. You live the game, you walk the walk, you got to talk that talk. When that heat come down and you get in a pinch, bro, rock out with that shit, nigga.
That's
rock out. I did 27 years in the penitentiary. 27 years.
That again? How long?
27 years.
Oh my God.
I damn sure I'm gonna tell on myself.
You see what I'm saying? Tell the people, man, they don't understand.
You gotta keep that shit 100, bro. Yo, I call my murder cases by myself. I did my time by myself. I ain't telling on nobody, want nobody with me. I did it by myself. Understand me? You know what I mean? I did my time, done is over with. 27 years, whatever. It had to be done. You know what I mean? It was one of those things. I made a decision that had to be made. You know what I mean? Yo, listen, it come down to it sometime, bro. I'm telling you, it comes to a point where, you know what I mean? Then, too, at a point you say, oh, how am I living? How am I living? I'm 60. And I didn't get here being a dummy. I got here through wisdom, thinking. Something with yo. Now, let me tell you now, I want to think all the time. I got shot in the head. You know what I mean? Got shot in the head, but God saved me with this hard-ass head and that bullet ricocheted off. I ain't saying it ain't hurt. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? God, you know what I mean? And it is what it is, but let me tell you
I got another question for you. What would you say is the most misunderstood thing about
Excuse me.
That will probably mess you up a little bit. I'm on my interview with Grandma shit right now. I'm on my interview with Grandma. I finally read one, right? Oh, that's random. That's a good question, Grandma. Yeah.
Okay, repeat that question.
What would you say is the most misunderstood thing about you?
Okay. The most misunderstood thing about me is the most misunderstood thing about me. Sometimes now listen, sometimes let me see. Let me keep it 100. Sometimes the most misunderstood thing about me is people take my kindness for weakness. In my heart,
That's right.
I've been a bad boy. I've been on the wrong side. I've seen a lot of things. I participated in some dumb shit when I was young with some gang shit coming up. I never do that again. Now, the most misunderstood thing about me is people seeing a book, they seeing the cover of the book, and they prejudge me. Instead of opening
because they don't know that story. They open that story and read that first
story. You know what I mean? Don't judge the book guy's cover, bro. For real, because I look, but on some real stuff, bro, just like this, I clean up very well. I'm in a suit and I'm in a tie. I'm parlaying with the white folks. Yes, I do hobnob and I eat lunch with Senator Fred Akshaw and stuff because it's good, bro. As I said, to have some good, strong white people on your side, bro. I've been out there in the jungle, bro. Man. But you know what? Right. Smart people making it, bro. It's time to get off them corners. But they're not doing anything, bro. And you're not going to get the proper help that you need, the proper plugins that you need. Because I'm going to break this down, but listen, I got to say this. Listen, all these brothers and sisters that's out here in the street of color, some I'm getting money, I'm paid and all this. What the fuck you on?
So that's it.
This was pissing me off. And I ain't even getting money like that. But it's pissing me off because you know what? All them brothers out here, you want to drive the BMWs, the Teslas and all this. But what you own? Oh, I got a house. No, I don't care about the house, bro. What about bringing something back to your neighborhood? What about helping your neighborhood? What about investing in your neighborhood? You know what's pissing me off? All these fucking Iranians.
And all it's my block. All the stores. It's my block, right?
Yeah. Well, if this is my block, then this is my hood, then why ain't it represented with one of you owning the store right here that I'm shopping in? Why is it not happening, bro? I'm disappointed. Yeah, definitely I'm disappointed. Because there's better things that we could be doing with that money that you guys could be doing with your money.
They're saying that they're making, right?
But yes, you can invest in your hood. Bro, listen. Look at all the little stores, the yellow store over here, Northside Deli, all them things, all this, bro, and they steady buying up stuff like that. Boy, 26 years old. And bro, you know what? Bro, now on some keep it real shit, they doing the same things we doing, bro, out here.
No, facts, bro.
Facts. But
on
they
a high level.
Yes, bro. And they invest.
On a high level.
Yes, bro. Listen, but we can do the same thing. We can get money. It's time to wake up or shake up. You know what I mean? Because if you're not on board, you're getting left behind. Because the name of this game right now, this date, is wisdom. A lot of guys don't even realize how close we are to World War III. And this is a shame because all they got time for is to hang on the corner, hit this ones and two, you know what I mean? But you better be opening your eyes and see what one and two we might be hit with.
No,
you know what I mean? And now this dude messing with Poland and all this article 47. Y'all don't understand anything.
Geopolitical politics, man. We can't, man. Just said geopolitical politics, man.
Listen, bro.
It gets spicy.
Yes, it does. And they playing Russian roulette with us. And we the carrot that they dangling. Yeah, mess with these Americans, whatever, bro. That's a whole dumb story. But listen, bro, yo, that's for real. Oh, over here, bro, and the most misunderstood thing about me is people thinking, oh, he's a drug dealer, number one, some people. And number two is he's some weak guy. Sometimes, it pays to have guys and people underestimate you. I have nothing to prove to anybody. I'm past that little age. I'm 60 years old. Right now, I'm trying to live life set up situations where if my
That
surmise,
right now is the situations where you be in cruise control. You setting up right
yeah,
now to be in cruise
bro,
control right now,
that's
bro.
what it is. You see what I'm
Come on.
doing? I'm 60 years
I'm
old. I'm
chilling. I'm chilling.
disabled,
I'm in my crib.
living
I'm
in a
chilling. I'm
beautiful
alive. I'm good.
apartment. You know what I mean? I'm drug free.
Mm-hmm.
I got an apartment,
Mm-hmm.
got a dog, I got a cat. You see my dog right here at daddy's side where she should be. You know what I mean? And you
Mm-hmm.
know, that's one thing I'm gonna say too. Listen, bro, y'all gotta get your dog. Cause see, once you get a dog, you're gonna want a woman. I'm telling you now, cause see, one thing about that dog, she is obedient. And she gonna be right there at my side and she ain't gonna talk shit and none of that. And she gonna love
Nah,
me
that's a
unconditionally. Fuck that.
that's
You
a
know what I
fact,
mean? Come to
man.
right now, I'm at the phone. I don't need a bitch. I got one there right there on the floor. I don't think I need to go out and see a chick when I need to see. You know what I mean? But yo, get your dog,
Nah, I
man.
feel you
That's some
on that.
real shit. Yo, cause they understand the logic. You know what I mean? And for
Nah,
real,
that's
you know, being a misunderstood man, you know, at times I understand that women see dudes and that, you know, if you have a certain perception or you live a certain life, women will start thinking, okay, he like all the rest of them. You know what I mean? If I'm getting
yeah,
money, then
facts.
well, I'm like he like all the other rest of the drug deal. He cheating on me, especially when you got a little Tweety bird in the ear, tweeting in their ear, and
Yeah,
they don't
yeah, because
have the understanding, the logic to
they don't
if
realize that they sabotage each other. They don't realize that one
oh
of them will talk shit about
yeah,
me to the other one because
yes,
they want the situation so that you don't get it. Like
yeah,
women sabotage each other. Men don't. We don't
yes,
go around talking like crazy about them and doing all. We don't do that, bro. We don't even operate. You ever seen one of my female friends showed me her group chat before, bro? Like a
yeah.
part of it, and I was mind boggled, bro. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this, bro? This what y'all talk about? Like, and then like the way they go at each other, so nah, they can never see. We don't do that, my nigga. We make jokes,
And they
whatever,
would,
whatever.
bro,
We don't
they would
operate in that
try to
space. Hey,
do, and this is dumb shit. This is the crazy shit. This is what a weak woman don't know. And let me tell you, I'm giving some real shit. All your weak
OG
women
gamer,
that's
he
looking,
been
or
around where he
even
been
the
dealing with
strong
women
one.
for years and years and years, man. Talk to them.
Yo, listen. For y'all weak women that don't know and think you really got game, and you going in them little chats and you popping that shit about this nigga and that nigga, cause see, bitch, you with him because you got them and feel something for him. But now another bitch is wanting. Now you mad and want to fight another bitch because you done went in the motherfucking chat shit talking about how big his dick was, how good he fucking all that, but he ain't shit. Now another bitch want that piece of shit that you just talked about. Now that she got him, now you pissed off. So what the
That,
fuck? Shut your
that's a
mouth. Shut your mouth.
fact.
Love that man that's loving you. You know what I mean? If he taking care of you, everything Gucci, what's the problem? He's not cheating on you. He
That's
doing what a man should do. What he should do. Love that man. Stand with that man. What happened to the support?
we in a weird time.
Yo, listen, I'm good.
We
Some
just in
real
a
shit.
waste of time right now. That's what that is, man.
Listen. And bro, listen, I'm gonna keep it honest too. Now I ain't gonna say it's all women fault. Cause you got some dudes
Oh
that
hell
just
no, no. Matter of fact, let me start. My fault to cut you off. That's very
yes, sir.
important too. Let me say that again.
Yes,
That is very important.
yes.
When we say stuff, ladies, we not talking about all women at all. Don't attack me in the
Amen.
comment section. Talk about all because you
Yes,
bashing
please.
women. No,
Yeah,
we not
no,
bashing
because it's
women.
not like that.
We
Cause
talking about
I'm gonna
all
give it
women.
up too.
I've dealt with a lot
It's,
of women in my life, so yeah, y'all do
yes, bro.
exist.
Cause there's some dudes, bro, that I look at and say, God damn,
No, niggas gotta get their
bro,
shit together. Yo, I'm calling. Yo, I'm
that they
sorry.
for
I
real.
don't even mean to curse. I'm sorry. I'm cutting the curses out. I'm trying to get better with that myself as the host. But
We
we
learning.
gotta get our stuff together as men too. Like it's not
Yes,
a.
we
It's
do,
not no.
bro.
You can't be
That's right.
asking
It's
for no woman to be compliant, to be,
wow.
like to be a certain way, to be nurturing and all of these things. If you're not a certain type of man for her anyway, you can't even ask for those kind of things. You can't be
That's
a
right.
regular
Yeah,
man and demand those things. No way. So I'm
you
calling dudes
can't.
out too. We got to get our
Yeah,
stuff
that's
together
right.
too.
And I'm calling you out because, listen, man, it's like the old philosophy. My mama told me a long time ago. She said, listen, if you go to a store When you go in the store, you want the aisles to be clean when you shopping, right? She said apply the same thing to a woman and in your life.
Yo, that's a
So you
fact.
want your store to be clean when a woman coming at you. But what
That's
I'm
it.
saying is
Don't,
some dudes out here, you know what I mean, for real. Now they keep it 100, yo. They just ain't right. I look at them and shake my head with the shit they do to a chick, or what a chick accept them doing to them. What, baby? Huh?
right.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, bro. It's some dudes that's cruddy, bro. And that's the thing. Who wants to come home every night to an empty house? Not a real man. Not at all. Cause
Nobody.
I come home,
Nobody.
I want
Nobody.
somebody there in that bed.
The super ender that say that she don't need a man, don't want to come home to an empty house, and the nigga who think that he got it all together, that he's this super big alpha male and he don't need no chick, don't want to come home to an empty house. They both fronting. Everybody
Yeah,
want to come home to somebody at some point.
no,
Human beings,
that's bro.
not the cat.
And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Listen, ain't nothing like coming home at night, take you a good bath. You've been out scrambling all day. You got a meal there and a good woman waiting in that room for you, boy. You can relax. You can let the street go.
Right.
Leave that shit at the door.
Right.
Now you coming home to somebody that love and appreciate you. That's what we want, women. You know what I mean? Some men don't get it. They do everything to keep that away from them. They have no emotions. And okay, that word came to my mind right now. Empathy. Lacking
empathy.
Having empathy.
There is a very there's no empathy in our community at all.
And there isn't. And some of us guys, they have no empathy. So sisters, I apologize for all the brothers that don't know how to love and respect you as a woman. That's all we want is love and respect. Some of us. There's some of us, you know, and some of you girls are attracted to bad boy. I've been a bad boy, but a bad boy is not who I want to be because at the end of the day, I don't want to sit up in this motherfucker alone. I'm at the age of wisdom right now. Yo, I'm on the second half of this shit. I don't care how you live it. You got to be a thinker. You got to think about everything. The things you do, what legacy you want to leave, what legacy you want to leave, how do you want your children to see you? How do you want to be remembered by your kids? So at some point, you have to grow up, bro. This is what I'm saying, and sisters. We have to grow up as a people. Brothers, we need to stop disrespecting our sisters. We need to stop being that dude in the street that come home for 2 hours and then we're gone. You know what I mean? We have to stop doing the thing to push our sisters away. And then some of you brothers, man, I'm not even going to call some of you brothers. Some of you are just manipulators and hungry. You motherfucking haters. You just sit back and wait for the little crumbs to fall off.
We don't like
person,
you niggas,
man or female.
We don't like you niggas. Y'all the reason why women be looking at us funny is it's them
no
type
question.
of dudes. You're right,
And women is vice versa is the same thing. Dude, so you know what I mean? Understand, we want the artists to understand this. This is not a woman thing. It's not a man, it's a us thing. Both parties have problems.
Both parties have problems, bro.
But this is the issue. We have to get to a point where we understand how much do I love you. That woman loved me so much that she got clean for me. She had an alcohol problem.
Mm-hmm.
She was leading by example.
By example, right?
By example. Now, what man don't want to be with a woman that's gonna stand at his side like that and gonna say, okay,
that's it. That's all niggas really want. That's all the man really want. Oh, I don't know what happened. Unc got kicked out of the podcast. Hold on. We gonna end the broadcast then for now. But that was a dope conversation, man. We're gonna have to get Unc back here for a part 2, ladies and gentlemen. I swear to God, that was fire, y'all. But this the GRAMO Goose Podcast. That's the Unc Vince episode. Tap in. It's a whole bunch of Jews in there. I'm gonna chop it up because he dropped so many Jews on y'all. It's not even funny. But if you're new to my channel, turn on notifications, hit the subscribe button. You know, when we post new content, and it's GRAMO Goose. I'm out. One. Bow. In the broadcast. Yes, yes. In that shit right now. Oh, it's still recording. Get rich and move on. And let me plug my shit real quick. Which way the camera is? Plug my shit. GRAMO. It's GRAMO.